Hello and welcome. Tired of feeling stuck? Stuck at work? Stuck in relationships? Stuck in personal challenges? Let's dive into what's holding you back. First, I believe you will succeed in whatever you want to do. At work, in relationships, in personal development. Now, I don't know you. I don't know your current situation. Yet I believe that you can succeed in whatever you set your mind to do. You might not have the capacity to do something. I'll never run a 4-minute mile. I'll never throw a 100-mile-an-hour fastball. I don't have the physical capacity for either. But people don't do something because of this. They don't do something for two main reasons. One, they don't believe they can do it. Or two, they aren't willing to put in the time and effort to accomplish it. We're going to deal with the former, your beliefs. Beliefs that very well might be keeping you stuck. Whether you believe you can or you believe you can't, you are correct. You need to believe in you. See, your beliefs, or more accurately stated, your limited beliefs, hold you back in more ways than you know. Beliefs are either positive or negative. They will either benefit you or they'll hinder your success. It isn't true only for lofty aspirations, but also for everyday tasks. Research has shown people have somewhere between 12,000 and 60,000 thoughts a day. 75% of those are negative. Sandy Loader made the following statement about the impact of negative and repetitive thoughts. Negative thoughts can significantly impact our mental health and our overall well-being. They can lead to increased stress, anxiety, decreased self-esteem, and a general sense of unhappiness and dissatisfaction with life. Moreover, repetitive thoughts can become deeply ingrained in our mind, making it difficult to change our thought patterns and break free from negative thinking. This negativity can result in a feeling of being stuck, unable to move forward, and a lack of motivation to change our circumstances. So, how are we going to stop thinking negatively and get unstuck? Well, let's look at some of the things we have control over. Our thoughts, our actions, how we talk to ourselves and others, what we do in our free time, how we deal with challenges, how we work towards our goals and aspirations. But there are many things that are out of control that we have to let go. We have to stop concerning ourselves over. The past, learn from it and move on. The future, there's way too many variables we can't control. The results of our efforts. How many times have you worked long and hard on something and didn't get the outcome you expected? Take this video for example. I worked hard, put it together. I studied, I did research, I drew from past teachings. But I'm just getting started on this platform. So even though I've spent days working on it, this video might get 20 views, might get 1,000 views. But maybe my mother is the only one still watching to this point. Hi, Mom. See, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to stop making content because it's what I want to do. And I was told that there are people out there that need to hear what I have to offer. It's the same for you. Do what you want. Do it to the best of your ability. Learn something every time you do it, and you'll improve. You'll become successful. Now, let's look at what we can control. First, you need to be honest with yourself. You probably already know what's holding you back. You might not know how to deal with it yet, but you need to acknowledge it. Second, you need to be an active thinker. Stop just letting life happen to you. It's the difference between being in a boat adrift in the ocean, just going where the currents take you, and being in a motorboat charting your own course. Active thinking. It's the process of seeing a challenge and working through it. How to solve it. Third, you need to become self-aware. From very well mind. Being self-aware is all about understanding your own thoughts, your feelings, values, beliefs, and actions. It means that you understand who you are, what you want, how you feel, and why you do the things that you do. And that's a lot to unpack, but it gives us a great roadmap to get us to our destination. Here are a couple action steps. You need to work at eliminating the negative. Some things you can eliminate and some things you can't. But you need to eliminate what you can control and work at dealing with those you can't. The first step is identifying the negative and then eliminate what you can, starting with you. Self-talk. Ask yourself, would you speak to a friend the way you speak to yourself? We're always way harder on ourselves than those around us. Stop telling yourself why you can't do something. Cut out the T in can't. Turn that can't into can. Then put more effort into figuring out how you can do something. We sabotage ourselves in many ways with self-talk. I can't do anything. I'm no good at this. Everything I start falls apart. Nothing good ever happens to me. I don't deserve happiness. I have no reason to be happy. Can life get any worse? Nothing goes my way. Being positive doesn't work. It won't last. It's too good to be true. Do you recognize any of these limiting beliefs? Ask yourself how you can change some of these negative statements. I'm no good at this yet, but I'm practicing and getting better. I have a personal challenge with names. I don't have problems. See, I have challenges. Challenges I can solve. Now, many people have challenges with names. But instead of just giving up and always resigning myself to ask my wife, hey, what's their name again? I work on it every time I'm put in that situation. During introductions, I try to clear my mind and not think about something I want to say. I use active listening. I pay attention to what they have to say. And then when introductions are made, I repeat their name and I try to reuse their name at least twice in the first few sentences. What challenges do you need help with? Leave me a comment. If you made it to this point, I'd ask that you like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. Find out what works for you, but you need to be an active thinker. You need to be self-aware. You need to stop self-sabotage. You need to stop the negative thinking and turn it around. You need to eliminate the T and can't and add yet to the end of a negative statement. Instead of saying, I'm no good at painting, you're now going to catch the negative and statement and add, I'm no good at painting yet, but I'm getting better. Now you've added a positive statement, and finishing on a positive will change the way you feel. Congratulations, you're on the path to eliminating the negative. It's one of the first steps in getting unstuck. But what about outside influences? This is a much bigger topic, but the good news is, once you become self-aware, you start eliminating negative thoughts and self-talk. You'll automatically start to recognize the negativity around you, and you're not going to want to associate with it. There are hundreds of things that you're being bombarded with every day. They influence how you feel. I would say there are two groups you can work on first: family, friends, co-workers, TV, news, social media. If there's someone in your life that's always negative, you need to gently let them know that their negativity is adversely affecting you. If you can't do that, then you need to distance yourself from them. And this can be hard to do, but you need to do it until you can turn your self-talk around and get in the right frame of mind to be able to deal with negativity in your life. Whereas family, friends, and coworkers can be harder to deal with, TV, news, and social media is easy. Turn it off. Turn it off? Yes. Again, turn it off or greatly reduce what you watch until you get to a point where your self-talk can deal with a bit of negativity. And even then, it's best to moderate anything negative coming into your life. The news is the worst. Nobody has ever watched an hour in news show and then stood up and said, man, I feel great, all this positivity washing all over me. Protect yourself from outside influences. I'll leave you with this interesting factoid that might help you in your daily life. David J. Bradley, he's one of the engineers credited for implementing the Control-Alt-Delete key. It was a combination that was used to reboot the computer. You can use this to help reboot your day when things seem to be going astray. Control yourself, alter your thinking, delete negativity. I hope this has been helpful. Think of it as a first step, because getting unstuck and moving on is a constant journey. I'll be putting out other videos and related topics, so stay tuned. If there's anything you'd like to see in the future, please leave me a comment. Thank you. Remember, you are worth it. You can do it. Live your best life. Thanks for watching.